Stream. Are we in?
Are we live?
Yeah,
We are.
I don't know. I'm waiting for it
Monitor.
to say it on the. Yeah, I think it's on. Yeah,
It
it's on,
should
guys.
It should be.
It's on. It's on.
There you go. It's doing the thing.
Okay.
I have good quality equipment this time. I don't sound like an NPC in a video game.
You still sound like an NPC in a video game. Sorry.
Bitch.
But
That's
bitch,
not fair.
Okay.
let's just not cash money.
DM,
Are
do
we
the thing.
ready to get started?
Yes. We'll stop dicking around now.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So, we start this first session in our campaign in the Nebulas Dome. Hundreds of years after the surge, where life reached a vague semblance of peace and somewhat sustainable existence, as long as you remain within the city. Despite the dead that wander in the wastelands beyond. It's protected by the helm of magic and science that tries to keep the unwanted dead at bay, so long as you stay safe within. There are 4 pillars to this dome, high above your heads, and you find yourselves in the outer spiral. The relative working class area of the Nebulous Dome, sitting close enough to the wastelands of the toxic air outside for it to be considered less safe. But whether it be by will or by force, a lot of people do find themselves living out here in the outer spiral. Looking a little further past all of the shops and the storefronts and the street vendors that you can see all around here, and all the family-owned businesses, we see a tavern. Nestled in the busy streets, there is a dog sleeping on the steps outside, a favored guest of this tavern, the Giggly Crow. It's not the nicest tavern. It's a little ramshackle in places, but it is a favorite among the people in the outer spiral. Inside the Giggly Crow Tavern, there are a number of people, as we have reached evening time, those who have been released from their work for the day and have come seeking time to just relax, have a drink, chill out, talk with their friends. We see inside, Silas, would you like to introduce yourself?
So Silas, he looks to be not very old. Like, he seems to be about maybe around in his early 20s. Very sickly looking, like very pale skin. Hair that is very bright, almost like a whitish green, that has been long and has been he's been pulled back into a little ponytail in the back, just so it doesn't get in his face while he works. His eyes are something people always are weirded out by, because one of his right eye is blue while his left eye is purple. And again, doesn't look healthy at all. He looks very sickly, very skinny, almost like bone skinny, and he's wearing a white dress shirt that's been tucked into his pants with overalls on, some dress pants, a little waist apron, and some nice little black dress shoes, as I'm currently just cleaning a glass behind the counter.
You, standing at the bar, the kind of helm and control center of the Giggly Crow. You are, I'd say, very familiar with the Nebulous Dome. Or at least with the outer spiral and the goings-on here. And on this day, as it grows darker, you see your regular patrons all standing around. Some of them wave, some of them don't. But among those patrons, you see there are a couple people whom you do not recognize. One of them is standing in the very back, kind of amongst the shadows. One of them is sitting at a table, on their own with a drink in hand. And the other has just walked through the door.
Alright. Second, the other two you said already had, like, drinks and food with them? Like, the two that are sitting down?
There is one that is sitting down, and they already have a drink.
Okay. Whenever that third person you said sits down, I'm gonna whenever they sit down wherever, I'll make my way over to them.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. So after a couple moments of looking around, shrugging off whatever lingering cold and just gross city air is still clinging to them, Richter, you have stepped foot after a very long day into this tavern in hopes of finding a drink, maybe a little bit of food, maybe picking up some information. You're not sure. But you have walked in. What would you like to do first?
Describe my character.
Yes, go ahead.
Hey, really? Oh
I'm
god.
sorry, would you rather I do it later? I could just like I could wait.
Smart-ass.
No! Be my guest.
Just
Yeah,
he can
okay.
wait until we
What a
get to like the first
smartass.
boss. He can wait till we get to the first boss till he describes his character. It's fine.
Fourth
Yeah, come
arc.
on. Have some decency. Have some decency.
Okay, I'd like to just like go sit down at one of the tables then.
All right, and would you like to describe your character?
Yes, I would love to. Richter is an older tabaxi man, like middle-aged-ish. He has like dark blackish eyes. His skin looks kind of like a cheetah, not that those probably exist anymore. It's hard to see because he has fur on his face, but he has like dark, deep bags under his eyes, like he hasn't slept, and he just has a scowl on his face. He wears a long boar skin duster coat.
All right. So as you go to sit down, Richter, you are approached by a taller, sickly-looking man.
Silas is gonna pull out a little notepad and pen. Just be like, welcome to the Giggly Crow. What can I get for you, sir?
What kind of drinks do you have?
We have a very wide variety of drinks, pretty much, almost pretty much everything. I mean, if we don't really have it, I can make you something that tastes very similar to it. So, is there anything specific?
Just have some beer if you've got it, and
All right.
whatever food
Alright.
you recommend.
All right, I can do that for you, sir. All right. Eric is
We don't know him.
So he'll just do like some of the cheaper beer and shit. And he'll fill that, he'll get that down, and he'll go behind to the kitchen. And do I have anybody working there, or is it just me?
You have a younger elven man, elven adolescents around there, who you have kind of picked up off of the streets,
Okay.
and allowed to work here in the Giggly Crow.
All right. I'll just be like, or I'll open the door and stuff, and I'll just be like, hey, all right, person was really specific, but I'll just do it off of what I think they'd like. Just give them a chicken sandwich, and yeah.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
just chicken
yes,
sandwich.
yes.
Yeah.
Right up,
Right.
boss, right up.
Yep,
Adelair,
thank you.
this young elven man, goes and bustles off. He takes a minute and he peers over your shoulder at the patron in question, at Richter, and he goes, "Does he want a saucer of milk?"
Get one just in case. I'll bring it out. I'll leave it, but if he asks, but I'll ask him whenever I bring out his food.
Okay. And then he goes off into the
Yeah.
kitchen and he starts preparing the.
Thank
sandwich you
you,
talked about.
Asleer.
Adelair.
Adelier.
Asleer.
Asleer. He's intentionally getting the name wrong.
Hey, ass.
All right, Silas is gonna go back and he'll bring the Tabaxi his beer. Be like, all right, here you are, sir. Your beer. And your food will be out in short. Your food will be out shortly. Silas is gonna go back behind the counter, behind the bar, and he'll just continue to clean some glasses that any loose glasses he finds that is that is next to a seat that no one's sitting on.
Okay.
Any empty glasses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me a perception check really quick.
Oh fuck. Perception.
Mhm.
Is there any way I could make that like Arcana?
Nope.
Get good
Alright.
Do it
perception,
magically.
bro.
I magically see this shit.
Through my
9.
glass eye. 9? Okay. Looking around, you're scrubbing your glass. You look over to where that person at the table was. And you swear they were sitting alone. But now there's like 2 other guys sitting with them and they're playing cards.
Does it look like I recognize these people? Like, or do they also have food?
They look like patrons. They both have like tankards of ale of some kind. One of them is a notorious customer of yours who likes to be very rambunctious in the later hours, and you have had to kick him out of your establishment on many occasions. And the other is a friend of his. They both know each other. They're both in here a lot. The older of the 2 is the one that caused the trouble, and they both sat down at this smaller, younger-looking person's table.
All right. All right. I'm just gonna keep an eye on them. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep a really close eye on them, make sure they don't try to cause anything again.
Okay.
As I'm still just cleaning everything.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. Sketch. You have
Hi.
sat yourself down in this tavern at one of
Yep.
the tables. Quiet, as you always are, watching, very observant. And you notice 2 men approach you. 2 humans, well worked, looking like they work out here in the outer spiral, doing some kind of physical job. The older of the 2 is a little rougher than the other. And he sits down, he slams his tankard on the table and goes, "You look like you play cards."
I do play cards.
Ah. How's for a game?
All right. What's this game?
It's very, very simple. It's just a simple card game. No tricks. If you win, I'll buy you a beer. If I win, you buy me a beer. Me and my friend here.
So I have to buy 2 beers.
Well, that is the luck of the game now, isn't it?
How about this? If I win, you buy me and the barkeep a beer.
He looks over your shoulder at the barkeep. There's a moment where there's a flash of almost distaste that flashes over their face before they go, "All right. It's a game." The younger of the 2 men pulls out a deck of cards and he starts shuffling it. And he starts dealing out these cards. And before we get into it, Sketch, I need you to make me a perception check.
Perception. I'm good at that. Hold on.
Mhm.
That's gonna be 18.
18. Okay.
Get
You,
wrecked,
with your
Silas.
very trained eye, watch as these cards are being dealt out. And you notice every once in a while, it's almost as if a card from the middle of the deck disappears. And reappears into the hand of your opponent here. You're unsure of what the card is, but you assume you're not getting the lucky end of the deal here.
I have a question. Oh, sure.
Okay, go. Yep.
No, you. All right.
Okay.
I have a question. Are
Sketch
these
reaches
guys?
over.
Oh.
Which one of us is going?
Who's
Which
going
one?
first, guys?
Which one of us? Which
You
one of us?
go.
No, fuck you.
No,
Fine.
fuck you.
Fine.
Go.
Fine. No, fuck you. Fine. Anyway. Sketch reaches over and stops him from shuffling. And goes,
Kid stops, holds the cards.
don't try to pull anything now.
What do you mean? I wouldn't pull anything. I'm shuffling cards.
Shuffling them. Yes. But I see what you do. How about we get someone unbiased to shuffle?
I'll let you pick. Make a persuasion check or an intimidation check. Your choice of whichever one.
Oh, hold on. Which one am I better with? Both are the same.
Okay, well, your choice still. Are you trying to persuade him or are you trying to intimidate
I
him?
got a nat 20.
For what? Persuasion or intimidation?
I'll say intimidation just because it's cooler.
Okay. The younger man stops, looks at you, and in the dim light of this tavern, perhaps he hadn't noticed before that you weren't just an elf. Because as he looks at you, there's that realization that passes over their face. And he stops. And he just quickly starts collecting up the cards again. And he goes, well, I mean, that sounds fair. Who would you prefer? Because both of them start looking around and they point to another man across the way who's sitting at a table. And he goes, him there. He's an honest bloke. Him, right? Yeah?
Do you know that man?
Yeah, he's in here all the time. He's a good friend of ours.
Yes, a good friend, sure. Sketch pulls out their own deck of cards because Sketch has their own deck of marked cards.
Mm-hmm.
And they scan the bar. And then they snap their fingers and look over and say, the tabaxi.
Richter gives like a glare over his shoulder at where Sketch is like speaking from.
While he's doing that, Sketch, would you like to describe what Richter sees?
Richter sees an elf, but not just a normal elf. Sketch has gray skin and white eyes, just only white. And fluffy black hair and a side shave, the hair like flopped over to one side, and super long ears. They are about 6 foot. And they wear just black clothing. Just black loose clothing that seems to be good for fighting and sneaking around. And they don't smile.
Okay. So, Richter, you have been beckoned over to this table.
What do you want?
Sketch holds out their deck of cards to Richter and says, "Shuffle these for us, please."
All right. And he walks over. He stands up. He stands up. He looks taller than he does sitting down. He's like 6'2",
Mhm.
and he walks on over. Slight hunch in his back, and he goes. And he takes the cards out of Sketch's hand, and as he's shuffling them, he does like. Can you do like some of those like fancy shuffle shit you see at like Vegas or something?
Yeah, sure.
Nothing like cheating, just like he just to show off.
Mm-hmm. Nice, nice.
And he hands the cards back.
Without any like funny business, Sketch will deal out the cards.
Okay. The other two men watch very, very carefully for any trickery. And when they don't find any, the older man picks up his cards and he looks at them. Sketch, I'd like you to roll me a d20.
Roll a d20
Mhm.
in D&D.
Never happens.
What?
In
17.
RPG?
Wait, just straight D&D, or
just
do I add some?
just straight dice.
D20, sorry.
Just straight D&D.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Straight D&D. Oh god. Then that's just gonna be a 17.
17. Okay. He looks at his cards. He leans over to his friend. He looks at his friend. His friend looks over at his cards. Looks over at him. Gives a little nod. Guy sits straight again. Looks at you. And he sets his cards down. In his hand, there is 2 9s, and of the 5 cards, there are 2 9s. There's a 5, and there's a 7. Sketch.
I don't know what this game is, but I'm guessing that's not good.
As you put your hand down, Sketch, you have 2 kings, 2 10s, and a queen.
Oh, fuck.
And the man slams his fist down on the tabletop, curses, and just seems like he's very, very upset. And the younger man turns to you and he goes, "You cheated. You had to have cheated. There's no way."
I'm just good at cards. I got an unbiased person to shuffle, and I dealed.
It's not. And then the older man stops him and says, "Just fine. A deal is a deal." And he gets up and he goes and approaches the bar. And a little upset, the younger man goes and sits at that table where the other man was. Silas, you are at the bar.
Just
And this man approaches you, goes, "I need 2 whatever you got."
all right. As Silas is pouring, he's just gonna turn to the guy and just like, "Did you lose another fucking bet? Because they caught you cheating?
Watch your fucking mouth.
Why don't you watch yours?" Now remember I want you to think of last time you caused some shit.
That wasn't my fault.
Yeah. You punched a guard
The
in
other
my
guard-
tavern.
Look, the Chromatic Order had it coming.
Did they? I mean, they're kind of here to keep us safe, and you're just like, fuck them.
Those bastards had it coming, and you know it.
All they did is bump into you by accident. You were drunk as a fucking dog.
Just give me the
I'm
drinks.
just... Alright, I'm just saying. Maybe next time if you cause any trouble, you'll be hopping and ribbiting home. Like a little frog.
You bet you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, I definitely would, because then I can step on you for real.
Just give me the drinks.
Oh, fuck.
He places down the drinks.
He slides one of them to you, very uncaring, very messy. Just take this fucking drink, the courtesy of the bastard over there. He gestures over to where
Sketch will wave a little.
I was just gonna raise the drink to the person, and then he'll sip it a bit.
The man turns and starts carrying the tankard back. Jack, you have been watching things going on from the shadows, from the back of the tavern, observing everything as you always do. Make me a perception check.
Will do.
I have a question. Have I served the person in the shadows yet?
No, you have not.
Oh fuck! All right.
I mean, let's see. Where's my perception? Ew. 21.
21? Ew.
Why'd you ew that?
What do you mean?
Oh, 21. I succeeded.
Oh,
Ugh.
you
Ugh.
did good.
God,
Oh,
I
I
rolled
can
above
see- I can
20
see more
on
than-
average.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
You've watched this game go on. You noticed the cheating, and before you could or couldn't step in, depending on however you were feeling in that moment, the opponent of those two men seemed to notice their trickery and changed the game a little bit. And as the man turns back from the bar and starts approaching, you see from his sleeve he pulls out this little pouch. And he pulls a little bit of something you can't really tell, and he drops it into the drink, and the pouch slips back into his sleeve and disappears. And then he continues approaching the table.
Okay. Let me check something.
Are you trying to drug my character again? This isn't the first time this has happened.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna say it.
I wasn't gonna say it. Okay. Jack will just like walk over. And has he made it to the table at this point?
No, he's like most of the way there, but he's still like got a little bit of distance between him and the table.
Can I like, I don't know, roll something to make it look like I don't bump into him and pour the entire drink over all onto him?
So you're
Intentionally?
so you're like making it look. Roll a performance check.
Okay, I'm good at those. I don't think you want me to do this.
I want you guys to succeed.
Okay. Hold on. Let me check.
Uh-huh.
He's getting very excited.
Yes. Hold on. Okay. Apparently I had to edit the character sheet. After, making the character the way it is. 20.
20
Dirty.
total? Yeah, okay, easy enough. You, on an almost like a fake drunken stumble, nearly throw yourself into this person, and somehow manage to make it so that the drink spills entirely on him, and you are completely in the clear.
Oh,
And the tank-
shit, mate.
The tankard drops, and it's like just falls to the floor. There's a little bit more beer that goes all across the wood. This guy's like covered, and he goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm sorry, mate. I'll pay for the drink, and I'm gonna lean down and actually pick up the cup.
Okay, yeah, you lean down, you pick up the cup. You notice, he is very quickly batting his clothes and pulling it away from himself. And there is the distinctive smell of like fabric burning to your nose. He's just like holding it away from himself, and he looks at you. For a split second, he looks like he's gonna say something more, but looks down at himself, and just quickly just scatters out of the bar. And the two of
Pick
us
up
that
the
were
cup.
sitting at
Is
the table.
the cup damaged at all from that?
No.
Oh, sorry,
Cup is
continue.
I was gonna say, the
Oh,
two of
this
us that were
is-
sitting at the back table, see him leaving and immediately go and follow.
Jack will bring the cup back over to the counter and just go, a refill of whatever this is for the person back there.
Oh, alright. Did you want it instead? I mean, that jackass left.
Nah, it was to fill off a bet. Why would I take away from that?
Did we lose Silas?
No. Silas died!
Silas,
Oh,
no!
No!
We lost it to the ether!
First session already. A damn
Darn
shame.
it.
Boy!
Silas! He's broken!
Silas, my
My
boy!
boy.
Broken.
Silas, my boy, no.
Father help!
Father, help!
How could this happen? to
Oh,
me?
No,
no.
no, don't do the
Don't
thing.
start this! Not during D&D time!
F's in the chat. F's in the chat for
F's
Silas.
in the chat. So I'll say in the meantime, while we're waiting on Silas to come back, Sketch and Richter, you've been at this table. You watched as this man kind of just appeared from the shadows, strode up, crashed to the guy who was bringing you the drink, Sketch, and the guy just ran from the bar.
Does Sketch see that it's like acting?
Make an insight check.
Cause Sketch is also an actor.
That's very true. Make an insight check.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hector.
Oh yes.
There.
Hey, Hector.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hector.
24.
24? Yeah. What was yours, Jack?
It was a dirty 20, so.
Yeah. You can tell. You know the
Sketch
signs.
just like Sketch crosses their arms and puts their feet up on the table.
Back to the bar now that we have recovered our Silas.
Silas, our boy.
I'm very sorry. Internet shit.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Happens all the time.
It does, unfortunately.
Yes.
I crash out at some point tonight as well. My internet is spotty sometimes.
Ah, shit. All
I
right.
won't. I have great internet. America moment.
America.
We're both in America. All right.
Silas, I don't think we can hear you currently.
I can hear
Dox
Silas.
yourself.
I can hear him.
Shit,
Oh, then
I
I'm
can hear
You're
You're
It's
the
just
problem.
you.
Do you have him on mute?
don't
Do you
have
have
him on
Silas
mute.
muted?
How dare you?
don't.
I
mute
hear
me?
Silas perfectly fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
do that to him.
Silas, say
Okay, I
something
just
to our
fixed
dear
it,
friend
I
Jack.
guess.
Okay.
I fixed
How
it by
dare
unmuting and unmuting, so.
How dare you do this to me?
How
I guess I'll
fucking
just-
dare you, bitch?
How fucking dare? I'll just refill the drink and I'll
Pay
just
for it and
hand it.
everything, you know.
All right. I'll just take the money. No, I'll just take the money, and she'll just put it in his pocket.
Okay.
Jack will just turn around and bring the cup to Sketch. Sorry, it seemed as though he was trying to poison you, and maybe a bit more than that.
Thanks
Just
for the
place it down.
save. You can have the beer if you want. I'm not much of a drinker. I'll pay you back for it if you like.
I don't drink much. How about you? And I'll look at the tabaxi.
Sketch also looks at Richter.
He just scoffs at them and then goes back to eating his chicken sandwich. If that's come out yet at that point.
At this point,
Does he
Adelair
not want
does
the beer?
appear at your side, Silas, with the tray with the chicken sandwich and with the saucer of milk on it, and he holds it out to you.
Richter looks at him, eyebrow raised.
Your sandwich?
And something else, apparently.
Oh, well, I thought it was polite.
No!
RJ!
Losing every fucking one
Our
today.
boy! Our boy!
Our boy?
He's back.
More polite than racial stereotyping, am I right?
Your boy!
And he takes the
I-
chicken sandwich.
I thought it was polite. I'm sorry. And to his credit, this young elven boy does look extremely embarrassed. He did seem to genuinely think that he was doing something very nice. But if you do not take it, he will take the tray of the saucer of milk back into the kitchen.
Richter does not take it. He just eats his chicken sandwich.
Oof.
I guess Sketch is drinking the beer that they got.
Do I notice Adelie is looking embarrassed and stuff?
Yeah, you notice Adelaire's coming in. His face is bright red. He's just carrying the tray back in.
I'll go to him. I'll go to him in the kitchen.
I'm
She's
really
like,
sorry,
"Hey."
boss. I thought it was nice. I didn't think it was.
It's okay. I mean, it's sometimes you gotta think of this stuff is that people nowadays can be easily offended. You just really gotta think about you really gotta think of that stuff sometimes. Whenever you're serving them, that they're not really gonna expect to be served. Whenever, yeah,
Okay, I'll try and
yeah,
keep that in mind.
yeah. No, yeah, it's okay. You did good. You tried your best, and that's what mattered. All right,
I'm gonna
it's a learning lesson.
yeah, I'm gonna go take the bread out of the oven, and he goes into
All right,
the,
yeah,
into the kitchen where the oven is.
all right. You do that.
Meanwhile, the three of you are still at the table. Is there anything you guys would like to do while you are together here?
I'm gonna look at the elven sketch. Obviously, I don't know it's sketch, but
Yes,
you know,
none of you have introduced each other to yourselves to each other.
each other to yourselves. Got it. Damn it. Brings you to town.
I'm looking for people.
Yeah. Any
What brings
chance
you to town?
it might be people we know?
If I am not trying to kill them, then it means I haven't found them yet.
Fair enough. Hope they did something to deserve it.
Is that any of your business?
Depends on who you ask. Just give him like
They
a
crossed me.
this small smile.
They crossed me. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, I suppose that happens often enough. All right.
Why are you in town?
Let's just say I'm here looking for some people too. But the kind of people who have probably already expired.
I see.
Maybe we're looking for the same people, maybe not. Who knows?
I doubt it.
I guess we'll have to see then. What about you? I'm gonna look at that feline friend over there.
The
Brings you to town.
furry. I
Can't just
say
call
that
him you
not
can't just be out here calling him a
hate-
furry.
I don't mean to sound
Never mind.
rude.
What you got against furries there, Sketch?
Nothing. I got nothing against furries.
So what brings you to town?
What's it to you?
Just a curious person.
I'm a mercenary.
But sometimes they...
Got hired here as a bodyguard. Take one of those fancy shits to one of the inner rings.
Yeah. Guess they're trying to get out of here as quickly as possible, aren't they?
Guess so.
Yeah. I suppose that happens often enough. Higher class people like to stay in their higher class places. This is how it is. Gonna like say underneath my breath. Tough crowd.
I have a
Never been one
question.
for fancy people.
Yeah, sure, Silas. What's your question?
What time is it currently?
It is slowly getting to later evening. It's about 7 p.m.
All right.
With the sun having gone down kind of into the haze of the wastelands, the only real light that you get is the dull glow from the 4 pillars here in the Nebulas Dome. It offers a little bit of light, but not a lot.
Sure. All right. After I would like to go to this table because I've now realized that I haven't officially served 2 of these people.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'll put away my clean supplies and just go over to the table with my notepad and pen.
Okay.
And stuff. Just be like, hi there. I don't believe I've served you 2. Would you 2 like anything?
Sketch is flipping a knife around.
No, I think I think they've got plenty of drinks for the night, and I think I'm good.
Alright.
Thank you though.
All right. I mean, yeah. I mean, as you can see, we offer more than just drinks. We offer food too. And I promise that was just a
Oh.
one-time thing, sir. And I'll point to the tabaxi. Second.
I'll take a sandwich.
Sandwich? All right. Alrighty. Will that be all? Or is there anything else I can get for you guys?
I think I'm fine for now.
Alrighty. Well, if you guys need anything else, don't be afraid to shout out. Silas will go, and he'll go back to Adelaide.
Adelaire.
Adelaire. Ah, fuck. Adelaire. Adelaire. And I changed my
You're
notes
blowing
now.
this right now.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
You're
It's
blowing
like
it,
the
bro.
Elisa thing all over again.
No, hey, okay, moving on.
Yes,
DM's
all
a
back.
dragon.
Suddenly a dragon.
We got motherfucking Elizar up in
no,
the
don't you.
I love it how I just
that'll never.
Adelaire. I'm gonna go to Adelaire. I'll just open the door. Just be like, Adelaire. We got another order. Sandwich. I'll say make it like a chicken salad. Like put on some more veggies on this salad or on this sandwich and stuff. Like maybe some spinach or some lettuce and shit. But yeah, besides that, just like the sandwich before.
So
Chicken
you're
salad is the
talking as
frickin'
you
bomb.
walk in, and when Adelaire doesn't initially respond, you look over at him. He's standing at the oven. The pan of bread is on top of the counter. It's set to cool, and he's staring down at his hands. And when he looks up at you, he's red in the face. He's got tears in his eyes, and he goes, "I forgot the gloves again. I'll get it done,
no.
boss." And he just
Adelaire.
goes to start making the sandwiches.
No. Adelaire, stop. All right. Go home, okay? Go home for the day. I'll have you take a sick, or I'll have.
I'm good, boss. I don't even need both of my hands. I'll be fine.
Yes.
He
Yes, you
ignoring you.
fucking do.
He starts to go and make the sandwich that you have asked for.
Can I just grab his shirt and just very gently, more gently, not like ferociously, but just pull him close. Yeah. Be like, just be like, look at me. Just like, look at me. You are injured. Go the fuck home. I'll take it from here, all right? You did good. You're fine.
Okay,
Just go home. Put that on some cold water or something,
my hands hurt.
and just rest. Yeah. Go.
Oh my
You can
gosh.
go to maybe like a hospital or just a medic. Fine. Just go to your mom maybe or your dad. I
I'm an
forgot if you have
orphan.
parents. That's right.
Oh
Go
my
home.
god.
Go home.
I'm an orphan.
You.
I'll go to.
Oh my gosh.
I'll go to the hospice.
Yes, go to the hospice, all right? I'll
The
take you from here.
hospice.
I'll go to the hospice.
Go to the hospice. Yeah, I'll take you from here. I'll make the sandwich and stuff. You're free from the day. Don't come back here until those hands are healed.
Okay, I'll be back in the morning.
Nope.
And he goes out the back door. He just goes.
As he's
Nope.
going, I'll yell. I'll tell him if you come back here with injured hands, I'm firing you.
Sort of hoping come out the front.
I'll be back in the morning, boss. He goes to go out and out the back door, and Silas, you've realized that's not a back door. That leads to the pantry. And he goes and he opens the door, and he stops and he realizes, oh, right. Got it.
What'd you breathe in? The fumes or something?
And he goes back and he starts heading, and he heads out of the kitchen, out from behind the bar, and starts making his way through the.
Can I ask
Guys,
how many
I already
hit
have
points you
a
lost?
favorite character.
Hey.
How many hit points he lost? 2.
Yeah, 2. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 of my lay on hand points and just tap him as he's gently, just barely, just tap his body as he's walking past and heal those 2 hit points.
You just barely tap him, and you watch as he continues on for a little bit, and then comes to a stop, and looks down at his hands, and straightens up, and he starts smiling, and he goes, boss, I don't need to go home. And he goes back into the kitchen. He goes, look, I'm fine. I'll make that sandwich. And then he goes.
He's just gonna. I'm gonna stop him and just like examine the hands for a second. And
They're fine. They look great. Not a trace of a burn on them.
Did you see anybody do anything to you?
No. Do you think I'm
Alright.
magic? Do you think I did this?
I don't think so, buddy. You've been working here for a while, and I mean, you know, I can cast magic, and sadly I don't see any magic coming off of you.
Could you teach me?
I don't know, maybe.
Jack, are you okay?
I might be able to. But that'll take a lot of time. And as you can see, we're busy tonight. All right, so can't be tonight.
But, like another day, right?
Yeah, sure, another day.
Dope. And he goes to take over what he was doing.
I will
Alright.
have to be right back, you guys.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Take your time.
Yeah, just be like, all right. He's gonna head back out, and he's just gonna be a little weirded out and hope it was just a healing someone put on him. Like he doesn't want anybody to like also have cursed the kid.
Make a perception check.
All right. Where's my d20?
Come
There it
on,
is.
let the man use Arcana, Quinn. I mean,
Oh
nat
yeah,
20.
no, actually
Fuck.
make an Arcana check. No.
Nat 20.
I don't think it matters what he uses.
Yeah,
Would
I
it have
could-
mattered
I can
anyway?
I can fucking use something a minus in, and I'll still get it.
Yeah, you look over. The only it's hard to tell. You know, none of the other patrons in this bar are inherently magic. They've spent too much time here. You know, magic generally isn't something that is super accepted in the Nebulous Dome. It's not like some of the others where it is completely outlawed, but it is advised that you don't go around showing magic, especially that of healing. Healing magic is generally something that is very, very frowned upon. So looking out at the bar, it's very, very easy to figure out at least whom it might have come from.
The only two people who I don't recognize is who I'm guessing.
Yeah, the only 3 people you don't recognize really are the only place where it could have come from.
All right. Here's what Silas is gonna do. Silas, like he doesn't want he's just a double check and make sure
Mm-hmm.
that again like these guys aren't bad news or anything. He's
Yeah.
going to he's gonna kind of pull out. He's gonna pull out a drink that it looks like a normal kind of drink flask, but it's actually like it's actually like a spell component.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just gonna grab some like thyme from under the desk, and he's crush that up, put it in the vial, take a swig, and cast detect magic.
Cast detect
Hate
magic.
so much.
Yeah, you look out into the room, and while there is no very strong auras of magic, you do see that there is a trailing remnant that follows after specifically Jack. That is something that is inherently divine.
Divine, all right.
Divine.
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 All right then.
Guys,
That's another word for it.
He'll drop it then, and seeing the divine. Would he know that there's no curse magic in divine magic?
With his history, I'd say his focus hasn't been in the past religious magics.
Okay.
So I'd
But-
say you're not necessarily certain, but you get a sense from this that it is not malevolent.
All right, he'll drop it then.
Okay.
But he'll still kind of keep an eye on those 3 just in case he doesn't know them. He doesn't want to.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry.
Of course.
He doesn't want shit to go down.
Of course. Of course.
And yeah, he'll serve any of the people who need their shit done, who need food and drink.
There are a couple more people, some others who have just come in. The tavern is very, very busy now. At this moment, it is very bustling and busy. There's a lot of noise of just people, of just regular activity kind of going on. Back at the table, is there anything you guys would like to discuss?
Sketch is waiting for their sandwich.
It takes a couple minutes, but eventually the Adelair comes out with the sandwich in the tray, and he seems like invigorated. He's like got a new energy. He goes, "Here, your sandwich is right here, and it's got I put mayonnaise on it, and there's like spring onions in there, and like a little bit of lettuce. I thought it was cool."
Thank you very much. And Sketch will tip him a gold piece.
Fuck yeah! And then he
That's
goes
a
back
lot of
into the
money.
kitchen.
That chicken sandwich is worth like 5 copper.
And Jack is just
Yeah,
gonna
well-
smile. Just sit there and smile
I'll
the
tip him a
entire
quarter
time.
of copper.
Sketch, Richter, by the way, food, really, really good. It is very good food. You can see why this place is so popular among people in the Outer Spiral.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm the
Sketch
baddest
will
bitch
eat
around.
that food. Eat
It's
every
really
single
fucking-
bit of the sandwich.
It's real good.
They don't even care if it might have been poisoned.
Make an
Richter
insight
looks like
check.
he'd be having a better time if it wasn't for the casual racism.
Oh, I got a 2 on my. Hold on. What's my modifier?
Well, you have proficiency in insight, I think.
That
I
might
do
not change much.
6.
You're pretty sure it's not poisoned, and it doesn't matter if it tastes good.
It's a really good sandwich.
It's a
guys.
really good sandwich. Yeah, so time goes on. You guys eventually settle down a little bit at this table. Maybe Richter, you stand, but you sit down. You're getting a little bit more comfortable with these people that you're around. They don't seem too bad in comparison to some of the rest you've met here in the Nebulas Dome. People tend to be a little bit gruffer or maybe a little uptight in the inner spiral. And so seeing people who are so laid back here, just having a good time, just eating, is a nice change of pace. And the night...
Are we all sitting at the same table?
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. Yeah, you were all sitting at Sketch. What was Sketch's table? Or at least the three of you are.
Hey, it's my
Silas is
table,
kind of going
bitches.
back and forth.
Okay.
The night goes on. And after a while of just sitting around, talking, kind of shooting the shit with these strangers, you hear screaming from outside.
What?
At first it's just one person. And then it's 3. And then it's 5.
Sketch runs towards it.
And then it's 10, 15 people. Sketch, you get up and you
rush
run.
out.
Silas rushes out. Richter,
I'll go out
you're rushing
quickly.
out.
All right, here we go again.
Fucking-
Richter takes his rifle off of his shoulder and runs out toward the ravaging hordes
You guys run
of what
out.
I'm assuming are zombies.
You guys run out. Commotion in the outer spiral is not necessarily something that people aren't used to. People get into fights. Muggings occasionally happen, things like that. So stuff the chromatic order usually takes care of. But activity and commotion like this is kind of unheard of. This sudden overwhelm of screaming and crying and yelling for help. As you get out there, you can see the bright, colorful robes of the chromatic order as they run seemingly out of nowhere, charging down the streets in the direction where all these screams are coming from. And as you go down the street, you notice there is a horde of zombies that have somehow broken past the border of the dome and are ravaging the beginning of town. There are villagers, civilians, people of all kind who have been torn from their homes and pulled from the streets, those who are drunken and just seem to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, grabbed by these undead creatures and pulled into the depths. And pulled out of the dome where there has been a large crack and gaping hole pulled in the very seams of magic that keeps you protected from the toxic air outside. What would you all like to do?
How many zombies are we talking here?
You're talking close to, there could be 15, could be 20, could be 30. You're not entirely certain. But there's a lot of them.
As someone who regularly wanders the wastelands, would Sketch have a gas mask?
No, you would not. The masks that you have
What
heard
do you
legends
mean?
of, the masks that you have heard legends of aren't standard issue to just everyone. They are something that is provided to generally only the highest of order of people.
How is Sketch not dead?
Richter.
Luck.
I was gonna ask the same thing, whether or not I had a gas mask.
None of you have been provided with that sort of equipment, unfortunately.
That's fair.
Is there?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if there was any like small rivers or anything that's between us and the zombies.
Small, not rivers, but there are gutters, that are feeding water from, certain wastes out of the dome itself. It doesn't rain inside the dome. It's inherently dry, so there's no need for rivers, but there are sewer systems that run beneath the city, to feed water in and out.
Beneath. Okay.
Yeah, far.
Silas is gonna run back in, and he's gonna run over to Adelier. Seeing all this shit. He's gonna grab like the biggest and sharpest knife that he can find in the kitchen, hand it to Adelier. Stuff. Just be like, all right. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to fucking hide in here. Just do, if you whatever you do, don't go to the beginning of town. There's some big shit going on. All right, there is something's broken through. No, I'm giving this to you. You stay here. You do not do a goddamn thing. You stay here. If anything tries to attack you, attack with that. All right.
Got it. Protect the tavern.
Protect yourself. Just protect yourself above all. All right. If the tavern ends up getting destroyed, that's all right. Okay. Just fucking stay alive.
Got it.
All right. Just hide in the kitchen somewhere. Okay.
Okay.
I'll try my best to, I don't know, I guess ward them off or something. I don't know, I'll do something. All right, he's gonna run back out.
Okay.
On his way out, he's gonna grab his dagger and his rapier.
Rapier. Yep.
Rapier.
Rapier.
You all notice that while the chromatic order has been present in this attack, there are a lot more zombies around here than there were chromatic order. And very quickly, the what has become of the city guard is getting a little bit overwhelmed. And the zombies are pulling in more people.
Shit.
They are pulling apart people limb from limb. What would you guys like to do?
Do we know how easy these things are to kill?
A couple of you, I'd say you had a couple of encounters with singular or maybe a handful of the zombies before. You know that they're pretty easy to kill on their own.
Right.
You've never fought this many at once. It's
Okay.
There's a lot. I'm gonna say. If that's all, as our preparation,
We're fighting these.
we can roll initiative.
Fuck. All right.
Alright, bring it on.
All right, we gonna TPK today.
We call TPK.
No, I don't want to.
First session.
Okay.
First session.
First session. I'm gonna do this on a sticky note rather than in my notebook. That seems a lot neater than what I have been doing.
Silas was fun for his half an hour of playtime.
Oh God, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just rolled shit.
I will say though, Jack is going to draw a sword and shield because these things don't deserve mercy.
Yeah, no, they do not. They do not.
Sketch will dual wield their hand crossbow and short sword.
Richter
Okay.
has gun.
Gun.
Okay.
I pull
I
out
will
my sword. I pull
also
out my
say,
dagger. I pull my
DM,
gun.
Yeah.
DM, I will also say, as a Shatter Kai, Sketch has resistance to necrotic damage.
I have that written down,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, just making sure you knew.
You think I don't know this already.
I'm just trying to help.
now you're good. All
Alright.
right. 25 to 20.
24.
Me,
Dirty 20.
Sketch?
dirty 20.
Let's get a roll between Sketch and Richter.
Wait, what's Richter's dex?
+3.
Oh, fuck you.
Do you also have a +3?
Fun. Yes. I got an 18 for, my fucking face off.
You go first. I rolled a 7.
Okay, Jack, Sketch, Richter, Silas, what did you get? 7? Okay.
Also, well,
Okay. All right. Top of the round, Jack. You are first in our first combat. What would you like to do? You see, there are people being grabbed, like off of the streets. There's a couple of like women who have been grabbed. There's a couple of kids who are playing out, probably past their bedtime, and one of them is being picked up and hauled by this bigger zombie.
Okay. So
This is my
That's not
nightmare.
we know.
You signed up for this.
The chromatic
I
order
know.
looking at me.
People they're not looking directly at you. They seem to be pretty distracted with everything that's going on.
Okay.
They're
I'll
not paying
just,
too
like,
much attention to you.
Like I'll just, whisper to myself, hide my blade swiftly. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Eldridge Blast.
Eldritch Blast! Okay.
Eldritch
Yo,
Blade.
Paladin
Eldritch
Warlock.
Blast. Do your
Another
Eldritch-
paladin warlock. Who would have thunk it? I'm just trying to check what it actually is. What I gotta do.
Paladin.
It's a D10, I think. if I
yeah, it's
remember
just a
off the top of my
D10.
head.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
just a
one
D-
D10.
At first
Right,
level.
okay.
Oh dear. D10 dice.
It's
at
always one
first
D10.
level. Yeah, but if you get extra beams as well at higher levels.
Yeah.
I've missed.
Okay, I also have to roll for a hit. Do I
Yes,
have to roll to hit?
please roll your attack first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Jack.
Yeah, come on, bro. Oh, my dice!
Cool.
No!
And then that would be my spell modifier, right?
Your spell attack mod.
Okay. 21, I think.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Something like that. Someone calls it that.
Definitely hits.
Okay.
Zombies don't have a
D10.
high AC.
No.
And I'm gonna target the one that has the kid right now.
Okay.
Right at his face.
In
Yeah.
its fucking face.
9 damage.
9 damage. Perfect.
Nice.
You
Woo!
let loose this blast of like sickly greenish energy that almost gives a deathly screech as you cast it. And it strikes the zombie in the shoulder and it drops the kid to the floor. That is your action. Do you have a bonus action?
Yes. Question. Did it hit 1 or drop below that many hit points at all?
No.
Crap. Okay. I'm gonna start using my soul shroud like nobody's freaking business because those things are so easy to use it on. But okay, then I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. I got nothing.
that-
Actually,
Yeah.
no, I'll stay a bit back, but kind of like approach. Just get closer.
Okay. So you get a little bit closer. All right. We'll stay with 30 feet of movement. You can do that quite easily. Sketch. It is your turn.
Yes. How close does Okay, how close is Jack to this zombie?
I'd say Jack is about 15, 20 feet away from it at this point.
Right, so I don't get sneak attack, do I?
Well, you could
If you shoot
bonus.
it.
You can bonus act. No, do you have bonus action hide? I think no. Do you have?
Cunning action is level.
Yeah.
It's the second.
Yeah,
Level.
cunning action is second level.
Second level. Fucking first
Second
level
level.
rogues.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
Do you start off at second
Okay,
level? Are you kidding? What's going on here?
What's happening here?
Always, yeah.
Wait a second.
I'm just
So,
gonna
I
cast
got a
kill while I'm
rogue.
at it.
No. So you wouldn't get sneak attack without hiding first.
I can't do that. So, I guess Sketch will just shoot it with her crossbow. Their crossbow.
Okay, make an attack. Which one are you trying to shoot? Are you just trying to shoot any?
How many are there?
Upwards of 15.
Oh, fuck. Do any of the other ones have kids as well?
None of none of the others have kids, but they have civilians. You can see there is one
Okay,
that
I'll
is holding a smaller elderly man like by his shoulders and is looking like he's gonna take a chomp into this old man.
Okay, I'll shoot that one in the head, cause fuck that guy.
Okay.
I want to save the elderly man.
Make your attack roll.
16.
16 to hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Ugh. Hold on. Why don't I? Okay, never mind. 6 damage.
6 damage, perfect. You miss its head, but you do manage to shoot it kind of in the throat, and the crossbow bolt gets stuck. And it does reel back and allows the old man to like scramble away and escape.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn, or do you have anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think I have any bonus actions,
Okay.
so I'll say that's the end of my turn.
Okay, end of your turn. Great. Richter, you are up.
Richter is up.
What
So,
you doing, Richter?
which are there any zombies that are like particularly close to me, like that are getting like, or are they all far away?
At this point, they're about 30-ish feet away from you. Yeah, I wouldn't say either of them are particularly close.
Okay. I wonder if there's anything useful I can do outside of just shooting at them.
Probably shooting at them.
All right. Yeah, I'll shoot at the one that Jack shot at.
Okay.
If that one's not dead already.
No, it is not dead yet. And you can see now that it's recovered from its stumble, it is reaching for that kid again that it had before.
Yeah. Does a 24 hit?
Yep.
And it does it.
Does it?
You guys notice that around you the air is filled with this this moaning and this grumbling, this like low screech that these zombies make as they are swarming the streets. You notice no other civilians step in to assist you. It is just you and whatever remains of the chromatic order here. What's that damage,
That's-
Richter?
8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Piercing damage specifically.
Yeah, no, you hit it and it strikes right through its eye socket out the back of its head and it just crumbles to the floor.
When it
Very nice.
does that, DM, can I use my soul shroud and do all the things?
Soul Shroud. I will have to look at Soul Shroud. Hang on. Is that
it a
on your
reaction?
character sheet?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Nice.
Soul Shroud. Explain to me what that does again, because it's not written on your
In,
character sheet as far as I can see.
Right, because I don't. It was one of the things I had sent you as part of the character thing.
Oh, that's right. I need to grab that again.
I gain
Reactions.
1d10 plus charisma modifier, temporary hit points, and gain a flying speed of 30 feet.
Okay.
So I might do that.
Okay. So roll your dice, roll your charisma thing, do the other thing.
I was just letting you know that I'm doing it.
Uh-huh.
Okie dokie.
Richter, is that the end of your turn?
I don't think I have any other bonus actions, but let me double check. No, that is everything I can do.
Okay.
So yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is the Horde's turn.
I don't like the fact that you're calling it the Horde.
What else do you want me to call them? That's what they're called.
The fun guys.
The fun guys.
The fun, friendly guys that aren't trying to eat us.
Several of the zombies go and attack the chromatic order. For those of you who are at least keeping at least watching, you will notice these people of the chromatic order seem to move and shift in a way that's almost inhuman. They move quickly, almost impossibly fast, and never use a weapon. They just punch and kick and seem to just tear head from like spine of these
Are they
zombies.
monks?
But on the
Probably.
Horde's turn, there are a couple of them that are grabbing onto civilians, at least what remain around them. So there's a couple civilians who are taken, and there is going to one lunges at you, Jack, as you are one of the
Bring
closest to it. Oh, if I could see my dice. Oh, that is a miss for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Probably.
6 to hit. No. Pretty certain.
No.
Pretty certain that doesn't hit even Silas, if we're being fair. Sorry, Silas.
Wizard boy, wizard boy.
Wizard boy.
Haha.
It's fucking what I get for playing a wizard.
That's what you get for playing a
Imagine
what I
wizard.
not
get.
being
Get
a
a better
martial
armor
class.
class, nerd.
And 2 more are going to rush forward. One is
Effective.
going for Richter, and the other is going for Sketch. Richter against you, that is 21 to hit.
Okay, well that's yeah, it hit.
And Sketch, that is another 6 to hit you.
Haha.
So only
It's
while the
very
other
fair.
2 they slip, they can't find ground on the smoother road surface here in the dome, which is very different from what they're used to walking in the wastelands, a very uneven terrain. One of them does manage to get purchase on you, Richter, and it deals 4 points of bludgeoning damage as it just grabs onto you and just slams. You are in the grasp of the zombie. It is not grappling you, but it is holding on to you. Yeah, I'm gonna say they all move. They are still moving forward. So where they were 30 feet away, they are now only about 15 feet away from you guys. They're still
Okay.
advancing. But at the end of their turn, Silas, you are up.
All right.
Fireball.
At level 1?
He
At
can't
the
do
Yes.
first
it.
level?
Yes.
Damn.
I thought we were all level
One
20. I mean,
guy.
I'm just confused here.
God.
Well, I thought we were level 16.
I have a question. The one that is currently latched onto Richter, has that thing taken damage?
No, it has not.
Ah, fuck. I could have done something cool there. All right. Instead, I would like to cast a Witch Bolt on it.
Witch bolt. All right. Is
Witch
that a
bolt.
save on my part, or is that a?
That is an attack roll.
Is an attack roll. All right, roll your.
That's gonna
attack.
be a dirty 20 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and it's
Hit
gonna
like
take.
trucks here.
Hit like
You do
truck.
hit like trucks here.
Yeah.
It hurts real bad.
It's gonna deal 9 points of damage to it.
9 points of damage. Nice. So you shoot at this crackling, like lightning that envelops the zombie and seems to shock it to a point where it goes rigid for a second. And Richter, you are able to pull free. It is almost frozen catatonic where it stands as the rest of the horde is pushing by it. It is still standing. but just barely.
All right. Bonus action.
Bonus
I
action.
can see those whatever they're called, fucking the
The
guards.
chromatic
Can't
order.
think of them.
Yeah.
Chromatic order. Thank you. I can see the chromatic order,
Mhm.
and I see. You said there's not too many of them. Like there's definitely more zombies than these guys.
There were more zombies in them. At this point, they are slowly managing to gain control over the horde. So a lot of the ones that are coming forward are the stragglers that they weren't able to control. But they
Okay.
have managed to contain most of the overwhelm.
Okay, then I won't do that. I will just. But this one doesn't really. So I have a question. Can I use Arcane Recovery? When it says no action.
Pretty sure it says short rest.
Isn't it a short rest, Arcane Recovery?
It's once per day when I finish a short. Oh, it's when I finish short
Yeah,
rest.
when you finish a short rest.
Yeah. Never mind then. All right. Yep, that's my turn.
Yeah? Awesome.
Yep, that's my turn. Just gonna witch bolt.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm gonna knock things over. Top of the round, Jack, you are up.
Well, I think I'm just gonna hit the one that just tried to attack me and on his head with my sword.
Okay. Take the sword out. Get the whack in.
I don't like how that sounds. That was a natural 18. Do I need to do all the maths?
You do not. You do not. I'm not going to tell you what their AC is, but it's low.
Fair enough.
Yeah, zombies
Is it
don't
lower
have high
than
AC.
7?
Not quite lower than 7.
15
Shit.
points of damage.
You strike it, you cut its head clean off, and it crumbles to the ground.
Do I want to do the thing again? I mean, the entire effect lasts for a whole minute, but it doesn't say how many times I have to do it or a cooldown on it. It just says as a reaction.
So you would gain your reaction back this turn.
You know what? Since I have it's temporary hit points for a minute, I'm gonna do it.
You gonna
Screw
do it? Okay.
Do it again.
Roll your hit points. I don't think, well, temporary hit points don't stack.
You don't?
No,
They're
temporary hit
replaced.
points
They do
don't
not.
stack.
Yeah, they're replaced.
They are replaced. So if you roll higher this round, you can replace them, but they do not stack.
It's fine. That's fine then. I won't do the thing.
And also, I'm pretty sure your
Hey,
flying
how
speed
did it?
doesn't stack. Like, if you do 2 on 2, it doesn't make it 60 feet. It's still...
Of course it doesn't, but, I thought temporary hit
You know
points
who
stack.
could use some temporary hit points?
Richter. Well, I
No,
can't
Silas.
give it.
You don't want to know how many hit points Silas has.
It's like
4.
2, doesn't he?
It's like 6.
Rick
To be
only
fair,
has
that's-
9 and he
Get
took 4
better
points of
hit
damage.
points, nerd.
I'm just gonna multi-class.
then- I think that'll be the end of my turn. DM.
End of your turn. Okie dokie. Sketch, you are up.
Are any of these zombies within 5 feet of my allies?
The one that was holding Richter is within 5 feet of him. It has let him go, but it
He's
is
almost
within...
dead though. I don't know if sneak attacking it is going to be worth it.
Well, you get sneak attack no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. Like,
Fair enough.
Yeah. Are there any others that are close to them? Like one going after the squishy wizard?
squishy.
I'd say yeah. At this point, there are a couple that are getting close to your allies.
Close enough for my sneak attack?
I'd say yes. There are a couple getting close enough for your sneak attack.
Yeah, let me attack one of those bitches.
Okay, which one? There
Frozen
is one
their
getting
sneak
close to
attack.
Silas.
The one-
There is the one next to Richter, and then there is one that is almost approaching you.
Sketch will move back, so
Okay.
they are more away from the zombie.
Okay.
And then they will shoot the one that's going for Silas.
Okay. Make your shot.
Wow, natural 17.
Okay, that hits for sure.
Okay. 11 damage.
11 damage. You shoot this thing. It stumbles back. You've shot it in the mouth and unhinged its jaw. And its jaw is just kind of hanging loose
Ooh.
at this point.
Ugh.
It is still lumbering towards Silas, but it's going real slow.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay,
That'll be my turn.
that's the end of your turn. Richter, it's your turn.
So is the one killing me? Is it dead yet, or is it dying?
It is dying. It's like very low hit points.
Okay, so because I have disadvantage within 5 feet, I'm going to like extend my claws out of my hand and just like claw it across its throat.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Please
Nice.
don't get zombie AIDS.
Shush now.
Excuse me.
I didn't say anything. I was
What?
just. I didn't say
Not on
anything.
Twitch. We're on Twitch, man. Come on.
Want to run that by me again?
No, I didn't say anything.
I don't know if that hits.
What is it?
Does a 9 hit?
Yeah.
Close one there. So its AC is 8.
Guys, they're zombies.
I
They
told
don't
you,
wear armor.
zombies have shit AC.
They do.
Okay. It
For
takes-
now. Don't take that as a rule forever.
Yeah. It takes. God, I can't find the opening to my dice bag. It takes 4 points of slashing damage.
So you aim for you aim for its throat, you catch it across the face, and with the strength of your attack, it knocks the head clean off.
Nice.
Oh damn.
Nice.
And that one is dead.
Okay. Now that it can't get an opportunity attack on me, is the bar that we just came out of, is it made of wood? Like, would I be able to climb it?
Yes.
Because as a tabaxi, I have 20 feet of climbing speed. So could I
Yeah.
climb to the top of that and kind of get myself out of danger and just start like aiming down and shooting with my rifle?
Easily, yeah, 100% you could.
Nice.
I won't even make
As
you roll
long as
for
you
it.
don't
With 20
set it
feet of
on
climbing
fire.
Speed, yeah, easily enough you can make it to at least the first subroof of the Giggly Crow.
Nice.
We got a sniper.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Yes.
All right, it is the Horde's turn.
Horde.
There are several that have started to attack the civilians. Not only just grab them, but there are some that are actively feasting, eating, biting. A couple people who have been
Feasting.
taken and are kind of just being torn apart on the floor. Those who the chromatic order have not been able to get to at this moment, although most of the horde has been contained. These few stragglers. One is going to take an attack against you, Sketch. That one was coming to you before. That is a natural 18 to hit. One is going to come after you, Jack.
Okay, bring it.
And that is a 22 to hit.
That hits, but like.
Sketch does 18 hit you.
But come
just
on.
barely though, right? Like
Yeah.
really high
Right.
AC.
Can't see what that is. Jack, that is 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it comes down on you and just grabs and almost with the force just forces you to your knees. Sketch, you take. I dropped my dice. I dropped my dice. I dropped it again. Fuck. We'll leave that dice. That dice can go to hell. You take 4 points of bludgeoning
please.
damage as well.
Ah, well, poop.
Shit.
Oh, guys, not good for me.
But there are only about 3 or 4 of them left. In this.
I'm as weak as Silas now.
Okay, well.
Damn.
18 shots. I
That
see.
being said, Silas, it is your turn. The zombie who your witch bolt was active on has now died. I don't know if you
Yeah.
can turn witch bolt to another thing, or if you have to recast it. I'm not familiar.
I'd like to choke Sketch now for saying what she has said. Just like, fuck you say to
Diddly.
me!
The fuck you say to me, you little shit. Look, dude, one hit from these
Call
things
your
and
ass.
you will perish.
Yeah,
Very true,
is
very
the one
true.
that is heading for me still alive?
Yes, just barely.
The one
Sorry,
that-
yes, just
Yeah,
barely.
I'm gonna
It's got a
cast Toll the
bolt.
Dead on it.
Toll the dead. Okie dokie.
You need to make a wisdom save.
I need a wisdom save? Dude,
That's necrotic
these
damage,
guys
right?
ain't very wise.
Yes.
These
I don't
guys
think
aren't.
they're-
Aren't
The auto-tune, no!
they aren't very wise, but that's a natural 19 for 17.
Ooh.
I think
Logan, your
She's
auto-tune
gotta
is on.
Is that half
sing.
damage or do they
He knows.
save?
He knows.
Richter!
so.
Shut up.
I believe
I can fly.
Look.
I believe I just take half damage.
If
then-
the target, if the
No,
target
they don't
is
take any
missing
damage.
Any of its hit points, it must succeed. It must succeed or take. So I think if they save,
Yeah, I take no. It takes no
It
damage.
takes no damage.
It definitely saves. Fuck. The one time I wanted to just mean cool, and I can't.
Fine,
All right.
it's a cantrip.
It is a
It
cantrip.
is a cantrip. It is a cantrip. Yeah,
Do
that's
you
why I
have
like the spell.
a bonus action?
Do I have a bonus action?
Do you have a bonus action?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do have one.
I do
You
have one.
Have one. You can
What the
take
fuck?
one.
I don't know if I can do anything with it though. Because yeah, everything is.
Bonus action.
I cannot-
Give the zombies the finger.
I'm gonna piss on a zombie's corpse. And
Roll
stuff.
intimidation.
Don't,
I don't
don't
think
stick
that's-
your dick
Just
out
drop
mid-battle
trowel in the
and
middle of the
get hit
street.
Pissing is a free action.
Pissing is a free action. Roll
Pissing is a
intimidation.
free action. Shitting, no, that's a
Okay.
full action.
It's a bonus action.
That's a bonus.
You can't be pissing and
How
shitting
do you
out
feel,
here.
DM?
Also, how the
I'm-
hell does someone? How are you gonna do a full shit in 6 seconds? How are you gonna do it?
Force. That's why it's a that's why it's a full on action. It's force. You gotta roll.
Determination.
This is
You gotta.
it just flies out at like Mach speed.
You gotta.
Alright, guys.
You gotta roll.
So,
You gotta roll. You gotta. You gotta roll
DM.
to attack with the shit action. I'll just
Jack,
pass my
it's your
turn.
turn.
I'm gonna
It's
pass
my
the
turn? Right.
Yeah.
So you said there's only like a couple more left.
Mhm.
How many of them are near like Richter, Silas, or Sketch?
Well, Richter's on top of the bar. There's one right in front of Silas. And then there is one heading towards you, and there's one heading towards Sketch, and then there's like one other kind of in the mix.
I'll just kill the one near me.
Okay.
Attack it. My sword.
With your sword. Don't roll
That
bad.
didn't work. Okay. So, will a natural 20 hit?
No. Yes, of course.
Oh.
20 hits.
Bro is critting.
Crit the zombie, why don't you?
Okay. That's 21.
21 points of damage?
Yes.
You fucking... Not only do you cut its head off, you take a double swing and you cut it in half. And it is in 3 pieces that just slop to the floor.
Ooh.
That's gross.
Damn.
It's a
it
zombie
is.
for you.
3 pieces?
Yeah, it cut the head off and then it cut its body in half.
Oh, right.
Pay attention, Richter.
I'm trying. My ADHD is acting up today.
Is that the end of your turn, or would you like to use your movement?
Try to get in between the zombie that's heading for Sketch and Sketch.
Okay, yeah, you can start putting yourself between
It's
them.
like
yeah.
5 feet away from me.
You can start putting yourself between them. Yeah. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Sketch, you are up.
As this zombie gets a hit on them, Sketch will swing their short sword.
All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Oh, not a good. What is my attack mod? Hold
Your
on.
Sword? You should know
This
that.
could save it. Okay, whew, 11. I rolled a 6.
Yeah,
you don't
that
need a
hits.
high mod to hit if you roll a 6.
You would literally just need your proficiency bonus to hit. And you're
Does
It
long as you
doesn't
cut-
matter.
proficient
I
in
rolled an
short swords.
11.
So you hit.
So you hit.
So
Hit it again.
Ka-choo!
Ka-chigga,
5.
ka-chigga,
5
ka-chigga.
damage.
5 damage. All right, you hit it. You cut one of its arms off. It looks down. It goes, "What happened to my arm?" It looks up at you like, "Bruh, my
It
arm."
can speak.
It's like, bro, my fucking arm, man.
They can talk now.
Oh no!
It's all expression communication, you know.
Sketch does not give a crap.
Okay, at the end of your turn, Sketch.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Richter, it is your turn.
Okay.
Wouldn't you also get sneak attack because I was just standing there?
You would have gotten sneak attack, so go ahead and roll some extra damage on that one. Sketch.
Hold on!
Hold on,
No.
everybody.
Hold the fuck up.
6 more damage!
With
Hold
that,
it down.
you cut its arm off, and on the backswing of like retracting your sword, you cut it halfway through the head, and it just falls to the ground, and it dies.
Oh, heck yeah.
It doesn't even have time to go, "What the heck, bro?" before you kill it.
It doesn't even go, what the heck, bro?
Yeah, it's like, what the hell, bro? I was just on my way to Coachella.
It doesn't even have time to realize its arm is gone before you kill it. You murderer.
So, how far away is Silas from me?
I'd say Silas is about 7-ish feet from you at this point.
Only 7?
Yeah, he's not far.
Okay, can
Bye.
I, like...
Jack
Oh.
doesn't like Silas being talked about.
Jack does not like Silas being talked about.
Jack hates
That's
Silas.
Oh,
Jack hates
Oh.
Silas, confirmed.
he's...
That's fair.
Okay, so with my movement, I will just go to, like, protect Silas from the zombie.
Okay, so as Jack moves in to get between you and the zombie, you kill the zombie that's attacking you, and you move to get between Silas and his zombie.
Yeah!
Alright, at the end of your turn, Richter, what do you want to do?
You're auto-tuned.
Am I auto-tuned right now?
Yes!
Okay, I should be better now. That was an
Yeah.
accident. That one was actually
Yes.
not on purpose.
No!
keep
He
going.
hates the auto-tune!
He hates Richter as well. Are there any? Are more of them still coming through that hole in the dome?
No, at this point, several of the chromatic order have come up and have begun to mend the hole in the dome.
Okay. Well, just if there's any that are going for like any other civilians, I'll shoot them.
There are a
That's
couple
pretty much
munching
all I can
on
do from right now.
civilians.
Okay, as they're like down on the ground, easy target. I'll just
Sure,
in the
yeah, go
dome.
ahead. I'll say they're not technically prone, so you wouldn't have disadvantage on the shot.
Yay. Hold on. Yeah, that hits with a 13.
Yep, that hits.
Nice. I should really have all of my dice out, but I don't have any place to put them.
Get good.
Well, I don't have a lot of room here. I'm rolling in a shelf right now. Hey, that's...
I'm literally rolling on my laptop.
I don't have a laptop, so there. Damage is the same as the roll. It's a 13.
13. You reshoot, and it splatters. It nearly shatters the zombie's head, and it just crumbles to the ground over top of this body. Unfortunately, the person that it was munching on is dead.
Damn. Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
Okie dokie.
If do we know that if people get bitten, do they come back as zombies?
Ooh.
Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with these people that have died then.
Isn't it an infection? Because Richter also got bit.
No, he got
Is it an
slashed.
infection?
Yes,
Richter got
slap.
slashed.
No, you got.
Yeah,
They do
oh.
a slamming damage. They do like a grab rather than a
Chomp.
A chomp.
chomp.
You couldn't have me getting diseased in the first session, now could you?
I could if I wanted to.
To be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Don't
say that now.
Again. That
don't
being
say that
said,
now.
one of them is going to the one that is was going after Silas is now going to go after Sketch because Sketch has just pushed themselves between Silas. That is a miss though, with a 6 to attack, and that last straggler is going to take an attack against you, Jack, because
Bring it.
bring it. I can't see what that is. 21.
Okay, well that hits, but
Don't challenge me. 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
okay.
I'm gonna say with the rest of them being contained and slowly picked off one by the chromatic order, there is only about like these 2 or 3 left for you guys to kill. And some of them are even already half dead. Let's be honest here; they're not doing too great.
Yeah.
That being said, Silas, it is your turn.
All
You
right.
just
Now I
watched
actually.
as that shadowy elf has thrown themselves between you and the zombie just before the zombie could try to get an attack in on you.
All right. Silas is gonna cast Chill Touch on the zombie that's been trying to kill me.
Okay. Let me
15 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty, so that's a D8. Where the hell is my? There's my D8. He takes 6 points of necrotic damage, and
Nice.
since he's undead, he has disadvantage on his next attack, I believe.
Yep.
Disadvantage
attack
on
against
attack
you?
rolls. Yes, against me.
Okay, cool.
And-
That zombie, as it had already been hit, you touch it. It's a cold damage as chill touch. No, it's necrotic. So that
Necrotic.
burst of necrotic damage comes through, and it just crumbles to the ground. Its head just pops.
It has disadvantage on everything.
It
now.
has disadvantage on everything because
Yeah.
it's dead.
It has disadvantage on life.
Is that the end of your turn?
Same.
Silas? Same.
Not here, guys. Not on Twitch or on Twitch.
Is that the end of your turn, Silas?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be my turn. I don't got any other cool shit to do.
Okie dokie. Top of the round, Jack, you are up again.
The one that just attacked me is gonna get it.
Let's go get it. All right, you go ahead, try.
That's a 25 to hit
Oh yeah, that hits.
and 12 damage.
20
12
what?
damage. You look at this thing. You lock eyes with this kind of just glazed over, like pearly whites, and just cut its head in half, and fucking it just drops to the floor.
When it does that, I'll take the new temporary hit points from it.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
You do that. There is one left. Sketch, it is your turn. Sketch.
Sketch.
I get
Sketch, would you like
my
it?
sneak attack. Do
It is not currently engaged with either of your companions, so I would say no.
He's just sitting around, just chilling.
Yeah.
Munching on a sandwich of a head.
Head sandwich.
Ooh.
My favorite,
Mm.
just like Mama used to make.
Just like I don't like that. I don't.
I'm gonna hit with my short.
Okay, hit it with your short.
It's just reflection on life.
9 natural 9.
For what total?
14.
Yep. That I mean it hit anyway, but yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 9 hits anyway.
Yep.
And that is going to be 5 damage.
Nice. So you go and you cut like the bottom half. As you come up, you take a long lunge and you cut nearly the bottom half of its leg off, and it is kind of hobbling at this point. Richter, you look from your perch on the roof, and there is just this one left that is not being contained by the chromatic order.
It's the one that Sketch just annihilated.
Yes.
One more shot, and I'm just gonna take him down.
One more shooty bang bang.
Okay. Let me take the shot. Oh god, it almost fell.
Take the shot!
That's a hit with a 16.
Oh yeah, easy.
and it takes. Wouldn't it be really funny if I didn't even kill it with that shot?
What'd you do to it?
Takes 4 points of damage.
You shoot it, and it catches its arm, and it dislodges its arm and like dislocates it. But it is still alive.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Son of a bacon bit.
It is that zombie's turn, and because Sketch is right there, it is going to take an attack at Sketch.
Naturally.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Well, you didn't have to say it.
That is 4 points of damage as it grabs onto you and just slams right into you.
Guys, it's going great for me.
How much health do you have?
2.
Oh shit!
I thought I was low.
How much do you have?
5.
No, I was at 6 before.
That's the end of its turn, though, as the rest of the horde is being contained. And slowly the air is starting to go a little bit quieter with just the one groaning of this zombie. And Silas, it's your turn.
All right. I can kill this thing,
You could,
but
maybe.
I'm scared because what I want to do.
He's gonna let it kill
is
Sketch.
fuck it up. I'm just gonna wait a turn and stuff, just see what happens.
Just watch.
Oh, what a
yeah,
pull out the
I'm gonna
popcorn,
crack
guys.
open. I'm gonna crack open a cold one and stuff. Just start just sipping on it and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Um,
Chilling with the boys, the undead
oh.
homies.
Yeah.
Undead
That guy eating that head sandwich. I'm gonna put my arm around him and just be like, hey, you want a
Head
beer, bro?
sandwich.
No more head sandwich.
I'll try some more time. I'll toll the dead.
All right.
He's
toll
taking
again.
damage. Make the wisdom save, please.
That is a 13 total.
Just barely fails. So I get to deal a T12 points of damage. He takes 7.
7. You, in this moment where it's been hit, it's been shot, it's stayed there, still lumbering, is trying to get towards Sketch. You cast the spell, and this phantom bell appears over its head and rings so loud that its head shakes and vibrates until it just explodes and spatters Sketch with this just like congealed blood.
That's got to be
Sorry.
diseased.
Be like, sorry.
But
I've
in
had
that
worse.
moment, it's quiet. It's contained.
Can
The rest of the chromatic order have pulled the zombies out of your sight, cleaning up the bodies, taking care of the civilians who did not make it. You all stand here.
Sketch is not looking good.
What would you guys like to do?
I'm
We
gonna
just-
find Adelier.
Okay. Do you head back into
drop down to
the
the roof.
tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You head back into the tavern, and you throw the door open, and immediately there is a knife pointed at you. And then a second later, you hear, "Oh my god, I'm sorry. And then Adelier
It's okay.
jumps
It's
back.
okay. You did what I told you to do. It's okay. You did what I told you to do. You survived. You're alive. That's
good.
all I really care about.
No, I'm good.
All right.
I had the knife.
That's good.
There's
Yep,
those
yep.
guys over there. I was looking after them too, and you look over, and there's like a couple patrons who hadn't left, who have all kind of gathered at the back corner around like one table. There's like 6 or 7 of them.
All right. You guys can go. Problem solved.
You see,
I'm gonna be
Crisis
so
averted.
upset if this kid dies.
they look at each other and they nod, and they very quickly scramble and they leave, kind of probably to go back to their homes and their families and think about what just happened.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Everything's fine now, Adelier. Yeah. I think what needs to be best is keep that knife there. Go home now. and try. Just go home is what I need you to do, Adelaire. Is just go home and don't come into work tomorrow after all this shit. Because I think there might still be some stragglers. Just stay in home, stay safe. All right, please.
Okay. I don't mind. I mean, I like coming into work.
I know, I know. I just, since we're so close to the edge of town and your home isn't, this might be a lot more safer since that's basically just where we're right next to where the zombies have just broken loose. I don't want you to die, so just don't come into work tomorrow. I'll come back whenever I want you to come back to work. I'll go get you. And yeah, I can run the shop from here, all right?
Okay.
I'll still pay you and all that. I'll still pay you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get some
Keep the
soup.
knife. Yeah, keep the knife. Go home.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Adelaire.
He just kind of walks out and makes his way back up. You guys see him leave, and he starts walking his way, kind of through the outer spiral.
Sketch just
Uh,
leans on a wall to catch their breath, sheaths their sword.
Okay. You are very out of breath. It is, in fact, very hard to breathe.
Sketch is not doing too good.
Silas is gonna come out of his. Oh yes.
No, go.
No.
Okay. Jack,
Insist.
just seeing all the dead bodies getting pulled away, will just like bow his head.
Okay. Okay.
Silas is gonna come out of the tavern. He's gonna look at Tabaxi and just be like, "Hey, you owe me for breaking my fucking walls."
Did I break his walls?
Did he?
Scratch them.
A little bit, yeah. You would have scratched him
you?
a
I
little
mean,
bit when
this-
you
Oh, yeah.
climbed up.
Right. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
You owe me, buddy.
You
Okay.
don't think saving you from getting your ass eaten by hordes of undead is payment enough?
I mean, we were kind of all just sticking out for our own skins, but I didn't really charge you for all those drinks now, did I? And
Richter throws a gold coin at Silas's head.
Silas, make a dexterity saving throw.
Tries to just like plink it off of his forehead.
Make an attack roll, Richter.
I can do that.
He's a wizard. It's gonna hit.
Please don't do more than 6 damage.
I don't think it'll do damage.
No.
Do I have my dex mod?
Yeah.
That's 14.
14. Does that hit?
yeah, that hits.
Yeah. So that would be your strength. What is it? 1
I
plus
want
your
to deal.
strength.
I'm just flicking a coin at him.
1 plus your strength.
Okay, 2.
Getting
There
this
you go.
coin.
You take 2 points of damage as this coin hits you in the middle of the forehead. You guys see there's
Come
a
on,
little
guys, he's a
indent.
wizard. That's like half his health.
I'm regretting
Nacho
my
immediately
decisions of this
dies.
character.
Are
just hear
you
bone
down?
crack from this?
Are you okay?
No. Yeah, I'm fine.
How much health do you have left?
I didn't get hit during this
Oh,
No, you
combat.
didn't get hit during the fight.
Multiple
I'm
people
fine.
jumped
I've never been better.
in front of him.
Yeah. Everyone realized he was
Yeah.
a wizard and went, ah, fuck, these guys are squishy as hell.
Well, Sketch was more going along the lines of, this is just a barkeep.
This dude can't fight. He's just a barkeep with a pointy sword.
He's got a poking stick.
To be fair, that's standard practice for barkeeps in this fantasy universe. So as you guys stand out here, slowly starting to catch your breath, is there anything you guys would like to do?
Get a long rest.
You can't do that out here.
We got
Sleep out
other
the
things to
window.
do.
Yeah.
Okay, is
All
there
right.
any other... Can I have a short rest to
the-
regain hit points?
Well, you have
I'm
to
on
do that over the
2,
course of
guys.
an hour.
The chromatic order.
Mhm.
Are there any still around
Make a perception check.
that I could talk to? Perception. Oh, that's fine. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? There are none around.
All right.
So far as you
Just
can
like,
tell,
huh.
they have all disappeared.
Shady
They're always like,
motherfuckers.
yeah, they are. They're always like fucking ninjas. Just come in, do some shit, and then smoke bomb out. All right. Do you guys? I'll turn to these three weirdos. Do you
Oh,
guys?
great,
Do you guys
thanks.
see what the fuck? Yeah, you guys are making fun of a wizard. Did you guys see it all? What the hell happened? Like how this thing opened? I mean, no, you guys were in here,
Was a
so you
bit
guys didn't.
busy.
Yeah, you guys were in there. You guys were in the bar with me. All right. Shit. Well, the fuck do we do now? I guess
Sleep
Alice is gonna go back
and
in his
hope it
bar.
doesn't
and he's-
happen again.
Yeah.
Richter would like to go investigate any of those bodies. Like, are the bodies still there? Of the
The
people?
bodies are there. Actually, no. The bodies at this point have been taken by the Chromatic Order and have been hauled away to where they can be, to where it can be assured that they will not turn, and then where they can be returned to their next of kin to be properly sent off.
Can I look
Oh,
around the dome to see if there's anything, like any evidence as to how a break could have happened?
Make a perception check.
Can I help him with that?
Yes, you can. So make it.
I don't need your help. It was a 25.
Okay, well,
I have expertise in perception.
So,
really? Whoa.
looking
Yeah.
around you,
This gunslinger class gets expertise. It's great.
looking around you at the dome. There's the hum of activity, the power that's keeping it alive. You can see from where you are on the roof the four pillars and the thrum of magic that is constantly fed into them through the ley lines well beneath the city. And looking around at the ever so slightly iridescent surface of this of the dome, you can't tell how they got in.
Richter did get off the roof and like go over to where to the edge of the dome.
Okay, so yeah, and even over at the edge of the dome where the seam might have been, where the Chromatic Order had been working, with the undead on the other side, now trying to get in again, but every time they smash on the edge, there is a surge of power that blasts them back. Seems like they're functioning as they're supposed to. You don't really understand how they got by in the first place.
There's nothing on the ground.
Nothing on the ground.
Okay.
Yes.
Recalling back when it first happened,
Mhm.
when the dome was broken, was it like a glass shatter look, or was it like a perfect circle, oval kind of shape sort of thing?
No, it looked like someone had torn a seam through it.
Okay. Just curious.
But looking over now, it's
I'm guessing.
completely healed. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm guessing now because of the mending, it doesn't. There's no scar left from the dome.
No, it is
From it being
completely-
teared from
it
the
is
mending.
whole again.
Shit. All right. This might be a bad idea. Can I cast it to? Well, I don't have any spell slots. Shit, I can't. I was gonna cast it. Can't cast my fucking favorite spell.
Level 1.
Level 1, haha.
All right.
You're just
I'm
a
gonna
bottom.
go.
As you guys are standing around, investigating the dome, looking around, trying to catch your breath, you hear a voice
Oh.
from the shadows. And stepping seemingly out of nowhere is a tall, hooded figure dressed in the very familiar garbed robes of the Chromatic Order. This wearing
recognize this person?
a very prim, proper, deep navy blue color. This man turns to you and goes, "Hey, you four,
Yeah.
Hmm.
you were here in the fight, weren't you?"
Yeah.
Why does that
Do I know
matter?
who this person is?
You do not. It matters because civilians are not supposed to mess with. Did you see what happened here?
Not how, but
Dead got
I
in.
saw. Yeah. I mean, I was just fucking defending my property.
He looks around at all four of you, and from his back, from the shadows, another Chromatic Order member steps out. This one wearing an orange colored garb, and it comes up and whispers in the other man's ear before they step back and disappear into the shadows once more. And the guard in the blue robe stands a little bit straighter and goes, "You have been summoned to the Marble Citadel.
What the fuck is that?
I'll be escorting you personally. Come with me."
Oh no. I have a bar I need to clean up real quick.
You can do it later. You've been summoned to the Marble Citadel.
But the
What if we don't want to go?
To resist would mean your arrest.
Fine.
Jack will just walk
Okay.
over there silently.
Sketch hobbles.
Yeah. The Marble Citadel man, the one in the blue garb, looks at you, Sketch, and as you approach, reaches out with a hand and hands you a small vial of red liquid. And they go, "Drink this."
I don't suppose you're trying to poison me.
Why would I want to do that?
Well, it's already happened once tonight.
Not by me.
Of course not. We've just met.
Drink it.
Sketch will drink it.
You regain 5 hit points.
Great. Guess I'm on 7.
Good job.
How many hit
Nice.
points do you have max?
10.
And okay, I'll use my last 3 of lay on hands. Like just touch her on the back so it's not seen by dude over there.
Okay.
What a gentleman
make
you are.
a sleight of hand check.
I will, actually.
Okay, do it then.
Whoa, guys. Calm down.
That's gonna be a 21.
Okay. The Chromatic Order member doesn't seem to notice.
Do
Yes.
I notice?
You feel great, Sketch. You feel almost as if nothing ever happened.
I know, but do I notice him doing something?
Make a perception check. You gotta beat 21.
Oh, gotta beat 21.
Gotta
I mean,
go
I have
faster,
proficiency.
faster.
How hard would it be to like notice someone touching you?
24.
Yeah, you notice.
Look, it helps when you roll a nat 20.
True.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly, in the now nighttime air, cooler now, you are led away and led through the outer spiral, up toward the inner spiral and toward the Marble Citadel, where whatever awaits for you, or whoever wishes to speak with you, is waiting. And that is where we are going to leave off for tonight.
Until the next session.
Until next time.
Until the next one.
In the next session.
I don't
Nope,
have to
okay.
wait until next time.
I'm so glad.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
Thanks.
Gotta wait
Thanks,
until
guys.
next
Thanks.
If you guys want to see more
And,
shit like this, we have I
Thank
believe
you
2 one-shots as
We
well.
got other stuff.
We got 2 one-shots, and we even have a starting. We even have the first.
I don't like
We have-
it.
forget
like you said,
about
like
Christmas
you-
Creed.
End the stream.
We
DM,
have
just
another
end it.
campaign
You know
that
what?
these two are talking
Sign
about
off for
called
tonight,
Cryptic
guys.
Creed.
I'm sorry. I'm
DM'd.
sorry,
Signing
okay?
off for
I'm
tonight,
sorry.
guys. Good night.
We have another campaign DM'd
Good night.
by good old Jack over there called Cryptic Creed. First
No,
episode
no.
is out. You guys can go check that out as
No,
well.
It's true. It's true. Enjoy. And good night.